Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Brian and welcome to The Test, a reality check. This is the fourth game in a series of games from Random Studios. Basically, this is a personality test with probably a little bit of horror mixed in. But what's cool about these games is that at the end, you're given a word that eventually you can put into a game that will eventually tailor the way that specific game is played to what you have from the words from these games. So, I want to see what we got here. I do actually enjoy these games. I've actually played all the other three on my channel. You just have to look up the test or something like that. Maybe I might have even made a playlist. If not, I might make a playlist for the test series just because I can. They're not long. I think they were probably about an hour, but considering how long I've been blabbering already, that's probably gonna screw things up. So let's just get into it and let's see what this one's all about and see if I get a new word that I can submit. Here we go. New game. Warning! This experience is not for those easily offended. This experience offers many things you may not wish to hear and simply may not be able to handle. Player discretion is advised. This experience uses an autosave feature that will save your session periodically. If your session comes to an abrupt end abruptly for any reason, you can continue your session from the title screen. Think hard before locking in your choices and take the time to analyze your answer before making a decision. If you make a mistake or decide to change your mind later, there is no going back. Your answer will be locked in for the session. This is intentional, and you've been advised. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh. Humanity is the only disease that can cure itself. You haphazardly place one foot in front of the other and wander aimlessly through the void. To what end, though, I have to wonder. Inside of the inside. Oh, that's kind of scary. You twist and tumble and fall through the twisting abyss until your essence is shattered beyond the unknown. Ow! Well, hello there. I guess since you've arrived, we should just jump right into things. Okay. If you've been here before, you know exactly what this is. If you're new here, then behold! I'm about to ask you a fuckload of overly personal questions, and you're going to provide me with very simple answers, using absolutely no context whatsoever, other than the context your mind creates for itself. I may ask you questions that feel very similar to those previous, or perhaps it could appear to be the same question, but worded in a slightly different way. I would know because it's been a long time since I played the games. Also, this looks like a giant mirror in the wall, and this guy's gonna be like, gonna tell me that I'm the fairest of them all. But I'm not gonna assume that anyways. Think carefully before answering each and every question. Sometimes your mind will pick up on subtle differences that could change your answer entirely, or shed light on a new perspective. By the end of this, the goal is to walk away from this experience feeling as though you've gained something. But maybe you won't. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't see the future. Either way, you're going to take away whatever you wish to take away from this experience. And that might be positive, and it may not. With that being said, I should be able to get a pretty decent understanding of you as a person as long as you're 100% honest with all of your answers. If you lie about anything, you're only hurting yourself here. So make yourself comfortable with being uncomfortable. This is not an experience for the sensitive. This is not an experience for deafened ears and closed minds. This is an opportunity for growth, and growth only comes from discomfort. How does it work, you might be wondering? Fucking magic, I guess. Not really, though. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of shit that your mind probably already knows, but perhaps rests at the back of your consciousness rather than the ever so useful forefront where you may access it on a regular basis. Hopefully you'll find this experience useful in some way, but If you don't, then just remember, you get what you pay for, and it doesn't appear that I'm getting paid by the hour to put up with your bullshit. Man, you guys are definitely laying on thick there, aren't you? Holy crap, man. If this resonates with you, then great. And if it doesn't, and you feel like your time would be spent elsewhere, then I'm sure I'll read your annoying blog about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Here come the basic bitch questions to start with. We'll begin the process now. Do you believe you are living up to your full potential? This is where I kind of wish they would have a maybe, because I really, I'm not 100% sure. My answer is probably no, I'm probably not. Do you feel content with where you are in life? I mean, no, I guess not, really, if I'm honest with myself. Are you satisfied with how you spend your free time? Yeah, I actually am satisfied with that. Do you often reflect on your purpose? No, not at all. Do you feel in control of your emotions? Yes. Are you comfortable with change? Yeah. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous, just like anybody would be, but I think eventually, the hardest part is taking the first step. Once you're in, it just gets easier as you go, so yes, I am comfortable with change. Do you seek approval from others more than you'd like? No, actually I don't. Do you believe your life has meaning? Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, I'm sure it does to some people, but for me personally, no, I don't think my life has meaning. But I guess if I look at it from other people's perspectives, I'm going to say that yes, my life does have meaning. Are you quick to forgive yourself? Sometimes yes. Yeah, I think I'm quick to forgive myself, because I don't really think I've done anything really bad that actually really forces me to dwell on something that I've actually done in the past that I feel like I haven't been able to forgive myself for. There are things that I remember that I kind of regret doing, but it wasn't anything so bad that I couldn't forgive myself for it, so yeah. Do you prioritize your own needs regularly? Actually, yeah, I kind of do. Are you happy with your current relationships? Yeah, actually, I kind of am. Do you believe in second chances? That's a sometimes kind of an answer, because yes, I do believe that if you screw up, you do deserve a second chance. But if you've done something really bad, like rape or kill, no, you do not deserve a second chance. So that's where kind of like the maybe would have come in hand. So I guess if we're looking at this university, I'm going to say no. I do not believe in second chances. Because, like I said, depends on the severity of the crime. Yes, I do believe people deserve second chances, but I also believe no, they don't deserve second chances, because if you kill someone, you should die in return. If you rape someone, you should die. If you rape a child, you're definitely gonna die, especially if that child was mine, because I don't want you killing another child, so no. Are you afraid of being alone? No. Do you dwell on past mistakes? I just said that yes, I do, so yes, sometimes I do. Do you find it easy to open up to others? I guess it depends on the person. I think at first I'm kind of like, I feel like when I first meet someone, I might be a little bit shy, but I guess it depends on the vibe I get. If I feel like I have a good vibe with the person, or I kind of have a good feel with them, yes, it's really easy to open up to somebody. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. It's because I don't think there's been a lot of people that I haven't really felt uncomfortable opening up with. Do you think you have a healthy work-life balance? Yes, I do. Are you proud of your accomplishments? Yes, actually, I kind of am. Do you set goals for yourself regularly? No. No, I don't. I do have one goal, though. My one goal this year is to get 4 AMVs out. I try to do them quarterly, so I just released one in March. So I'm hoping to do one more in June, September, and December. So, like, every 3 months, I'm hoping to have one. And the only reason why I didn't do AMV so much last year is because I got to 8. I didn't want to put in a 9th one and then just be like, yeah. No, so that's why I want to have the goal to do 4 this year, because I want to have like 12 this year, 16 the next, 20 the next, and so on and so forth down the road as I progress. So that's the only goal I have for myself, but it's not like I make them regularly. All right, do you feel like you have a clear life direction? No, because shit changes just like that. One minute you're doing something, next minute your life's completely changed and you can't do it anymore. Or something else, something better comes along, say. So no. Do you believe in fate? See, I used to, but now I don't really think I believe so much in it, no. Do you value honesty above all in others? Yes, I do. Do you feel comfortable expressing your emotions? No. And I think that's just because I'm a guy and we've always been taught to suppress our emotions and not really open up too much. So I'm going to say no, because I feel like every time I would try to open up to somebody or express my emotions, I just get the, well, I was worse than this. Well, this happened to me. That's worse than what you've had, so no. Are you a good listener? I like to think so, yes. Do you forgive easily? Probably more easily than I should, yes. Are you driven by a feel of failure? No, because failure is what makes you stronger. Do you like to take risks? Yes. Do you value peace over excitement? Yes. Do you prioritize self-improvement? Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that one. Well, see, this is where like this could be a maybe, because I do like to do things to improve myself. Like, I've learned how to edit. I've learned how to make YouTube videos. I've learned how to stream. I've learned how to fix engines. I've learned how to do a lot of things. But whether they've improved my life internally, I would probably say no. But at the same time, I have also done some things to help improve myself by working out a little bit more. So I want to say yes. Are you kind to yourself in thoughts? Mostly yes. Do you prefer stability over spontaneity? Yes. Do you believe everyone deserves a second chance? I do not believe everyone deserves a second chance. So no, I do not believe everyone deserves a second chance. Do you find it easy to ask for help? No. Do you ever question your beliefs? No. Are you afraid of making big changes? No. Do you feel a sense of community? Do I feel a sense of community? I mean, within my little bubble, yes, I do feel like there's a sense of community there. But otherwise, if you mean like a community, like outside of what we have here on YouTube or what I have in real life, no, because I don't really quite deal with other people outside of what's here on the channel or what I have in my real life. But yes, actually, I do feel a sense of community. Are you comfortable with vulnerability? Not particularly, no. Do you believe you deserve happiness? I believe everyone deserves happiness, including myself. Do you keep most of your thoughts private? I mean, I just let you guys know some of my thoughts on this, so I guess no. Do you reflect on your dreams and goals often? No. Are you patient with yourself? Yes. Do you feel fulfilled in your career? No. Do you feel grateful every day? Yes. Do you feel empathy for others easily? Yeah. Sometimes I wish I kind of didn't, because some people really don't deserve empathy, but yes. Are you able to let go past hurts? Yes. Do you hold yourself to high standards? No, not so much. Well, that's not true either. Because when it comes to like work and stuff like that, I do have a sense of pride in what I do. So yes, I do have that for me. But as far as me personally, yeah, I'm going to say yes. It's because of everything that I kind of do with the channel and in work life. I do hold myself to not just fluffing things around. Like, if I'm going to do a job, I'm going to try and do it to the best of my ability. So, yes. Do you believe people can truly change? If given the right stimulus, yes, I believe they can. Are you happy with your level of self-discipline? Yes. Do you feel you have a purpose in life? Not particularly, no. Do you trust your intuition? Yes, other people don't though. Are you open to new perspectives? Yes. Alright, I think we're done with these ones for now. It's about time to move on to questions with a bit more substance. Don't be afraid to answer honestly here. Questions are only going to get more personal and in depth as we go down this deep, dark rabbit hole of the subconscious. Let's not waste any time. Here we go. Do you feel that you're truly seen and understood by those closest to you? Wow, that's a good one. So the only ones that I think would really be anything would be my family. And yes, I do believe that they can see and understand those close to me. That even includes those I'm in a relationship with too, by the way. So yes. Are you at peace with choices you've made that changed the course of your life? Honestly, no, because a couple of those choices were not mine to make. My kidney failing is not a choice that I wanted to have changed the course of my life. So no. And that's always something that I'll always go ahead and it'll always be my thing. I feel like my life could have gone in a different direction if my kidney hadn't failed. But it did. So no. But choices I've made trying to improve myself because of this, I think I would say yes. Because I didn't ask, like, choices that were made against me personally. The choices I've made, I want to say yes. I think I made some good choices. Do you believe you heal from painful experiences in your past? No. Because like I just said, the kidney thing is something that's always been always been like a sore spot in my life. And past relationships too have been a sore spot in my life too, because most of them have been scammer relationships. So no, but I've moved forward. I haven't forgotten them, but I've moved past them. But I don't think I've fully healed from any of it. Do you genuinely love yourself beyond your accomplishments or appearances? Lately, yes, I do believe that I do love myself. It took, it took a while to get there. To be honest, no, I wasn't always happy with myself. But with what I've done with my life so far, I think I can be, I think I personally love myself, yes. Are you willing to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself? I'm doing this, right? So, and I'm putting it on the internet, so I guess yes. Do you feel you're doing enough to make a difference in the world? Not really, no, to be honest. But I guess it all depends on like what the thought process is there too. Like I might be making like minor differences throughout other things, but I feel like I could be doing something more. So no, I don't think I'm doing enough. I'm doing a bunch of little things, which eventually lead up to big things, but I still think I could probably be doing something better. But maybe I should be happy with those small things that I've been doing. I guess within the scope of what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna say yes, I think I am. But I still think I could be doing much more. When you make your mistakes, you treat yourself with the same compassion you show others. Honestly, I think no, because I really kind of want to drill it into my psyche that was indeed a mistake, and that you should especially the ones where I hurt someone. Those mistakes get like ingrained into my psyche. It's like, no, I will not do that again. I cannot do that again. So no, I feel like I show more compassion to others than I do to myself. Are you happy with the way you manage your time each day? I can't complain. Do you feel your relationships bring out the best in you? Yeah. Have you allowed yourself to dream big without fearing failure? No, honestly, I don't think I really have. Because the thing is, like, I have dreams, but the way of getting there, you know what? This is a big dream. I'd like to be able to go out and be able to make a living on YouTube. I like to be able to do cool things for you guys that are beyond just game stuff. I've done a couple videos where I've done Pokemon with just voice acting. I was the one doing the voice acting, and then I had Silly Shadow do Nemona's voice and then some of the other female voices. But as far as like consistently doing it, no. But I'm gonna say yes, because YouTube is something that's like a bigger dream that I wish could become something more than just this. So yes, it's just realizing that I don't have the means to do what I really truly want to do on the channel right now. That kind of makes it a little bit meh. So yes. Do you believe you're worthy of unconditional love? I think everyone's worthy of unconditional love, including myself. Yes. Are you proud of the way you respond to challenges? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but mostly yes. Do you trust yourself to make difficult decisions? No. Are you honest with yourself about the habits that hold you back? Habits that hold me back. Honestly, I don't really think too much about that, to be honest with you, so I'm going to say no. Do you feel inspired by the life you're building for yourself? No. Are you willing to risk vulnerability to build closer connections? Honestly, at this point, yes, I do think I would be. Do you allow yourself to feel a full range of emotions without shame? No. Do you think it's possible to live without regret? No. Because again, I think regret's actually what makes you the person that you are. By having a regretful experience, you grow to either not do that again, or you go the other way and you just don't feel It's not the question. Regret helps you become the person that you want to become. So yes, I think it isn't possible to live without regret. No. Do you find joy? Yes, definitely. Are you afraid of expressing your deepest dreams to others? I don't really have a lot of deep dreams, to be honest with you guys. I mean, other than trying to make YouTube something more than it is right now, I don't think I've really dreamt that deep before. So I can't be afraid of expressing something to someone if I've never actually dreamt it. So no. Have you accepted aspects of yourself that you once struggled to embrace? Yes. Are you open to changing your mind when presented with new perspectives? Yes. Do you feel a deep sense of gratitude for where you are in life? Yes. Are you able to recognize when you're pushing yourself too hard? Yes. Do you seek external validation more often than you wish you did? Honestly, no, because what I've accomplished is more for me than for somebody else. If for some reason what I've done externally helps somebody, I'm glad. But honestly, the validation should be more within you rather than for other people. Getting external validation is just like the icing on the cake. So no. Have you forgiven those who may have hurt you deeply? Honestly, no. I cannot say that I have. Do you have a clear sense of what happiness means to you purposely? No. Actually, that's not true. I think lately I've come into having a more true understanding of what it means for me to be happy. Yes. Are you content with the memories you're creating in your life? Yeah. Do you often regret things you didn't say or do? Sometimes, yes. Are you more critical of yourself than others are of you? No, I think the people are critical of me just as much as I am critical of myself, so no. Do you take time to celebrate your progress no matter how small? Yes. Are you willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve you? Never been in that position before, to be honest with you. I mean, my whole work career, I've had good relationship with a bunch of people. But I guess if I look deeper into my past, a lot of it is mostly work related. Because you know how when you find a new job and stuff like that, and you go to another new setting, I feel like those relationships kind of just peter out. Because I used to work at a restaurant for a year and I had some friends there, but then eventually they just went poof, gone. And then relationships that I've had with others through my job have gone poof, gone. But I feel like the same thing has gone with the same way with them as well. So I guess, yes, I am willing to get relationships that no longer serve me, so yes. Do you feel that your life aligns with your core values? So far, yes. Do you allow yourself to be fully present with the people you love? Yes. Are you living a life that reflects what's most important to you? I feel like it could be better, so no. Do you believe that your current life path will lead you to fulfillment? Eventually, sure, why not? Yes. Are you willing to take risks to pursue your dreams, even if they seem impractical? I'm willing to try it. But to see it through, no. But yes, I think, that comes back to YouTube. I'm taking a risk to put content out into the world, whether they like it or not. I've invested money into the cameras you see here, the green screen behind me, into the computer that I use. So, yes. Have you forgiven yourself for times you may have hurt others? Don't think I've really ever hurt anyone to the point where I would have a reason to forgive myself for hurting others. Because the way I look at hurt is like emotional pain, mental pain. A lot of the physical pain that may have been inflicted by me onto someone were mostly accidents, things that I had no control over, as far as I know. I don't know, that's the hard one. I'm gonna say yes, because I don't quite dwell on it, so yes. Do you make choices that honor your true needs, not just your wants? I like to think so, yes. Are you satisfied with the way you express love to those around you? The way I express love? Yeah, actually I think I am. Do you feel secure enough to be your authentic self even if others disapprove? Yeah. Are you able to recognize when something is no longer good for you? Yes. Whether I can let go of it or not is another story, but I have been in that situation again, so I can't say that, so yes. Do you trust yourself to make the changes you know you need? Yes, I do. Are you willing to move forward without closure in situations that lack it? Eventually, yes. Do you feel that you are on a journey of growth and learning? Oh yeah, that's what life is all about. Are you able to recognize when you are self-sabotaging? Yes. And I hate when I do it too. So do others. Do you find it easy to accept compliments and praise? Be honest, no. Because a lot of times if someone compliments me, it's like, I didn't do this by myself kind of thing, you know? So I'm going to say probably no. No. Do you make an effort to understand and forgive yourself for your weaknesses? Eventually, yes, I do. But I think if I have a weakness, I want to try and turn it into a strength eventually. So I guess yes, bottom line, I am willing to forgive myself. Are you willing to set boundaries even if it disappoints others? Yes. Do you believe you deserve a life filled with love, joy, and peace? Yes, actually I do. Interesting. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, homie. I believe I've already got a pretty good idea of what we're working with here. Just want to ask you one last set of questions to make sure we're completely locked in before I give my analysis. You can expect the same kind of questions before, but with a bit more meat on the bone, if you will. Let's dive right in. After this break from the water. Okay. Do you hide parts of yourself from others because you fear they wouldn't accept the real you? Wow. Okay, that's a good one. Do I hide parts of myself from others? See, somehow I feel like that would be like... I feel like people can genuinely see what the kind of person I am. Whether... I mean, okay, I'm a dick. I mean, let's just face it. I'm a lovable dick, okay? That's all there is to it. I'm brutally honest with people. I'm accepting of people, regardless of age, sex, gender, nationality, whether they're like woke or whatever. Honestly, the way I look at it is if you're a good person and I feel like I can open myself up to you. It doesn't matter what you are. But to answer it truthfully, I'm gonna say no. Is there someone from your past you still think about but pretend you don't? No. Do you truly believe you're deserving of the things you long for? Yes. Have you ever hurt someone you love simply because you were hurting yourself? Unintentionally, but I feel like I may have. But I don't think I've ever done it on purpose. And if I have hurt someone because of something that was hurting, it was because it was something that I was hiding from them for a very long time. And they finally just triggered me to a point where I had to just let it out. So yes. Are you afraid of what might surface if you allowed yourself to be completely alone with your thoughts? No. I mean, I live alone right now, so I'm alone with my thoughts all the time. And honestly, a lot of things... But maybe it means like if I were alone without technology and other stuff. Never actually thought of that, actually. No, because I think a lot of times I'd probably just be singing stuff like that, so no. Do you ever feel like you're faking happiness to avoid burdening others? Sometimes, yes, like I do. Is there a part of you that still feels undeserving of love? Yeah, I feel like everyone might have that feeling, so yes. Have you ever sabotaged something good in your life out of fear it might end? No. Do you cling to certain relationships because you're afraid of what life might look like without them? No. Are you avoiding any truths about yourself because they're too painful to confront? No, I think I've more or less made peace with myself. Do you ever worry that deep down you're not as good a person as you want to be? Yeah. Is there something you want to say to someone but feel you never could? No, honestly, I don't. I mean, because like I said, I'm brutally honest, so if I think something about you, I may not say it right away, but eventually it could come down to a point where it's like, you know what? Such and such a person, you're an ass. Why the hell do you do this all the time for? It may come down to that eventually, and it's probably going to hurt them, but eventually it does come out, so no. You stay busy to avoid reflecting on things you'd rather not face. I stay busy just to keep myself from boredom, to be honest with you. Do you find yourself envying people who seem more confident or at peace? A little bit, yes. Have you ever felt completely and utterly alone? No, I can't say that I have. Is there something you wish could change about yourself but don't know how? I mean... The only thing I really want to change about myself is my weight. That's it. But I guess I don't know how to go about doing that. Yes, I know you can work out, stuff like that. But there's gotta be a better way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe yes. I don't know how to do that particular part of my life. So yes. Do you feel like you're a different person with different people? And does that make you feel inauthentic? Like you're a different... I don't want to say no, because I feel like I give everyone my authentic stupidity. So no. Are you still angry about something from your past you can't let go of? I don't dwell on anger, to be honest with you, because there's so much shit going on in my life. Be it medical, work-wise, YouTube-wise. I mean, I don't have time to dwell on it. Do you believe that if people knew your deepest insecurities, they would judge you? Most likely not, no. Have you ever stayed in a situation that hurt you because it felt familiar? No. Do you hold on to resentment because it's easier than confronting your pain? No. Are there parts of your identity you compromise for the sake of others' acceptance? I don't know the answer to that one. I feel like, for me personally, I just kind of... No, I haven't. Do you compare yourself to others and feel like you fall short? Sometimes, yes. Have you ever resented someone else's happiness or success? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, yes. But I don't say, I shouldn't say I resent them. More or less, I'm kind of jealous. So no, I haven't resent someone, but I have felt jealous, so no. Are there things about yourself that you hide even from the people close to you? Not that I'm aware of, no. Do you feel like you rely on validation from others to feel good about yourself? God, no. People come and go. Have you ever put others' needs before your own to the point where it hurts you? See, that goes back to the scammer girls. I have put their needs above my own because I just was lonely and I did stupid things. And it did end up hurting me financially. So, yes, I guess I did. Is there a memory you try to suppress because it still brings you shame or regret? No. Do you ever feel that you have to earn the love and care of others? Doesn't everyone have to I feel like you have to earn it somehow. You can't just walk up to someone and say like, hey, love and respect me, fool. They're gonna look at you and be like, what the hell's wrong with you, dumbass, and just walk away. So yes, I do feel like you have to earn the love and the care of others. Because, you build a foundation of trust, and then the trust turns into whatever it'll naturally evolve into later on down the line. If you don't have the trust, then how can you earn the love and the care for others if you don't have a good foundation for those things to grow? So yes. Are you afraid to ask what you really want, fearing it might push people away? No. Do you sometimes feel like you're living a life you don't recognize or want? Is there a part of your personality you're ashamed of or try to hide? Honestly, no. Do you avoid certain people or places because they bring up difficult memories? Yes. Places, no. People, yes. Have you made decisions that made you unhappy because you wanted to please others? No, because a lot of those decisions that I made to make somebody else happy wasn't anything that hurt me personally. It was just something stupid that guys do that just hey, go ahead and try this. Let's see how much snow you can lift in your hand. So no. Are you afraid that who you are isn't enough for the people you love? No. Do you stay silent about things that truly matter to you to keep the peace? Sometimes, yes, I do. Have you ever settled for less than you deserve because it felt safe? Yeah. Do you feel resentment towards someone and haven't told them about how you truly feel? No, there's only one person I can think of that I really, really hardcore feel resentment towards, and I definitely told them eventually. Do you struggle to accept praise because you don't believe it's truly deserved? Yeah, Yeah. Is there a relationship in your life that drains you emotionally, but you feel good through letting it go? No. Do you feel like you need to pretend to be strong even when you're not? Yeah. But I think that just like comes down to just me being a guy. I feel like I have to kind of exude some kind of strength so that way others around me don't feel as bad. Are you afraid of letting people see you struggle? Yeah. Actually, no, because that's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like I guess it will depend on the struggle. But actually, yes, I think. Okay, I guess that's the answer. Do you sometimes feel ashamed of things that you dream or about or wish for? No. Have you held onto a grudge because you feel because it feels like your only power in a painful situation? No. Do you feel you're living a life more focused on survival than fulfillment? At this point, yes, I do. Is there someone you feel you need to forgive, but you can't bring yourself to do it? No. Do you ever feel that your deepest fears or insecurities might be true? Are you afraid that the life you're living isn't truly your own? No, I can't say that. That's no. Have you ever wished you could start over completely and become someone else? That's a half yes, half no. I have wished that I could go back in time and maybe change certain things, but I don't feel like I would want to become somebody that I am now. So no. I feel like there are some things that I could have done that would have helped me improve myself later on down the line, but to become someone completely different from what I am, no. I would say that my changes would be more life improvements, if you will, so no. Do you worry that you're not leaving the kind of legacy you want to be remembered by? Sometimes, yes. All right, I think we're done here. After learning so much about you based on the answers you provided, I can guarantee you one thing, and one thing only. I'm about to drop some truth bombs on you, whether you like what I have to say or not. All right, make me feel bad about myself. I'm ready. Ooh. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Open your mind, heart, and soul, and listen well. My analysis is as follows. Can we just cut through the noise for a second? I know you've been telling yourself you're fine, but let's not lie to each other. You're not fine. You've been holding on by your fingertips, trying to make sense of a life that feels like it's spiraling out of control. Dude, that actually hit kind of hard. You feel stuck, don't you? And no matter how hard you try, you're just spinning your wheels, going nowhere. And it's maddening because you're putting in the effort. You're trying so damn hard, and yet it feels like the universe has decided you don't deserve a break. Wow, okay, that's actually really true. But life-wise, I don't think I'm stuck. Financially, I think I'm stuck. Because it feels like that, because like it's saying here, no matter how hard I try, no matter how much money I can make, it feels like that all I'm doing is just putting it towards bill, putting it towards medical, and taxes and stuff. So, yeah, there's some truth behind that. And then there's the guilt, right? Constant, relentless guilt. You feel like you're not doing enough, not being enough for your family, your friends, your work, yourself. But you're constantly falling short, even when you're running yourself into the ground. See, if it's there, I don't feel it. But I guess everything else, I don't know about the guilt. It's not constant, relentless guilt. But everything else below this, not being enough for your friends, family, work, yourself, falling short, yes, I can believe in that. But I don't think I have so much the guilt part of it. But anyways, now let's talk about that voice in your head for a second. You know, the one that tells you you're a failure, that you'll never measure up, that it's your fault things didn't turn out the way you wanted. That voice, it's lying to you. But it's convincing, isn't it? It gets loud when you're really down, kicks you when you're at your lowest, and you let it. You believe it's because you're so used to beating yourself up that you can't even remember what it feels like to give yourself a damn break. Okay, that is actually true, and it's actually kind of making me tear up a little bit. Because, like, it really does. Like, you can think the best of yourself every day. But then something goes wrong in your life and it just beats you down into nothing. And it sucks. And then it takes you forever just to build yourself back up again. Because it's always the bad things that always weigh you down the heaviest. It's never the good things. It's always that one bad thing that just like tears you down just like one day. It's like you built yourself up for years. You've been positive. You've got everything in order. You're happy. You're fine. Everything is going soon. And then something bad happens in your life, and bam! Everything you've built for yourself up to that point just comes crumbling down. And then you gotta build yourself back up again, which takes more years until finally you're just dead. You've been carrying so much for so long that you don't even notice the weight anymore. It's become your normal. But because you're used to it, it doesn't mean it's okay. You're not supposed to live like this, with the world crushing your shoulders and your heart running on empty. I know you feel like you failed in some ways, like you missed your chance. You're behind everyone else. Life isn't a race. There's no finish line. You're supposed to have crossed by now. The only timeline that matters is yours. Let me tell you something about those mistakes you keep obsessing over. You think they define you, but they don't. They're just moments, lessons, stepping stones. They're not who you are. Who you are is the person who keeps getting back up, even when it feels impossible. But you gotta stop pretending you can do this all alone. You've been isolating yourself, keeping everything bottled up because you think asking for help makes you weak. It doesn't. Asking for help is one of the bravest things you can do. And those people you think you're burdening with your problems, the ones who care about you, they want to be there for you. Let them. Let someone shoulder even a fraction of what you're carrying. You don't have to do this by yourself. But even more than that, you need to stop being so damn hard on yourself. You're human, not a machine. You're allowed to struggle. You're allowed to fall apart. You're allowed to rest without earning it first. Your worth isn't tied to how productive you are or how perfect you can appear to be. You're not just a sum of what you can do for others. You have inherent value just by existing. And I know you don't believe that right now. I know you think you have to prove your worth somehow, but you don't. The people who truly love you see your worth, even when you don't. Trust them. Trust me. You survived 100% of your worst days so far. Think about that for a second. Every time you thought you couldn't go on, you did. Every time you were sure you'd break, you did. That strength is still in you. It's always been in you. So here's what you need to do. Forgive yourself for the mistakes, for the failures, for the things you think you should have done better. Carrying that shame isn't helping you. It's only holding you back. More than anything, I need you to believe that you're worthy of love, happiness, and peace. Not because of what you've done or achieved, because you are you, and that's enough. One day, you're gonna look back on this moment, the moment you thought you'd never survive, and you're gonna see it as a turning point. The moment you decide to stop being your own worst enemy, start being your own greatest ally. Because you are worth saving. You are worth fighting for. And I'm here, rooting for you every step of the way. You got this. You always have. You just need to remember it. One more thing. Your gifted word is courage. Hang on to this word. It will make sense by the end of this session. Whether you agree with my words or not, just know that my analysis is only half of the journey, and perhaps not even the most meaningful part of the journey as a whole. The questions you ask yourself in life are often far more telling than the answers. The journey is often far more rewarding than the destination. The person who understands you better than anyone ever could is you. I hope this experience helps you moving forward. And I hope you're able to see the positive and use it to your advantage. You're on your own from here. Your destiny rests in your incredibly capable hands. Oh, man. Wow, okay. I didn't expect that to hit so hard. Oh my god, I didn't expect that one to hit me so hard. My god. But what I said doesn't just apply to me, it applies to you too. I actually encourage you to actually give this a try and see what you think. And just see what your truths are. Anyways. Thank you so much for taking the time to play the test reality check. Really hope you enjoyed your experience. Well, it made me cry, so fuck you and thank you at the same time. Much like many of our experiences, this game can be replayed in the future to get a different result. Feel free to play again and revisit the test after time has passed and see what fantastic things await you. As we do with all our games, we would like to offer you an opportunity to be chosen as a character in our future games. We'd also like to do something very unique and special with the gifted word you've been given that's different from our previous projects, so keep reading. Many of the characters you see in our games are actually the names of players or names chosen by players from previous titles. If you wish to be a part of upcoming titles and have your name selected to be in the future game, please leave a comment for us with your gifted word included. But that's not all. We will also be selecting players, new and old, based on their gifted words to be part of something really special that we're working on, completely separate from me naming characters. Participation is completely optional, so if you do not wish to be in a game, or choose the name of a character, or to appear in a future title, then simply leave your gifted word out of your comments, and we will not select you. We read each and every comment we get on all of our titles, so none are missed. We also use those comments to help develop future titles such as our big project, Chasing Demons, which you can now wishlist on Steam. If you're new to our titles, then just know that each person is given a word unique to them from each of our games, which they will then be able to combine in Chasing Demons to create a custom-tailored game experience specific to each individual. Which means that what what appears in your playthrough of Chasing Demons may not appear in your friend's experience when you play, ensuring that each player gets their own authentic version of the game. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. Once again, thank you all so much for your support. We hope to see you again in the next one. Till next time, treat each other with kindness, stay positive, and always remember, it might be stormy now, but it can't rain forever. Oh boy. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can go on, you can try this out on Steam yourself. I'll put a link in the description below so you can try it for yourself. Not that expensive. I think it's only a few bucks. And I think it's under $10. So you can definitely play this for yourself. And I actually encourage you to do it because the more they get in terms of sample, the better Chasing Demons will become later on down the line. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.